When to break the routines? Consider your child's temperament. If you have a child who likes variety, who likes change, who likes to mix it up, and you are a certain particular very, very routine person, you've got to consider mixing it up a little for them. It will kind of drive them crazy if you can't ever mix it up. The other time I would consider mixing up the routine is for a child who is so rigid and so structured that they have to learn that it's okay to break out of that routine and life goes on. So there are kids who kind of get in that, if we don't have that happen at that time the way I'm used to it happening, that makes me panic. And we don't want to teach that. We want to do routines as much as it's realistic and practical and you're able. If you have a kid that you feel like is verging on that, it freaks them out if it's not routine, begin to gradually as they're ready, introduce them to, look, we're going to break out of the routine, and it was okay. Wasn't that okay that we broke out of the routine and life went along okay, and look, you made it. They actually even may be a little anxious at first of breaking out of the routine if they're really a routine kind of kid, and you want them to realize I was anxious because we didn't have a routine, but look, I can look back and it was all okay. I made it through it. What we don't want is kids that are so rigid that they can't handle things that come their way. So think about that. One of the things we see a lot as educators is we need to teach our kids to be resilient, that if things don't go how we expected them to go, or the routines didn't happen the way I usually have my routine, I can deal with that. I can deal with life kind of coming my way. And sometimes as parents we take this kind of concept too far, and we try to protect our kids by setting routines and stability into their life. We pave the way so carefully for them. We don't want them to ever have a bump that they have to hit, because that would be stressful. If they hit a bump along the path, that might be stressful. So we pave the way so carefully and try to fix everything for them that we don't teach them that the bumps are okay. I can hit a bump, I can deal with a bump, I know how to get over that, and I can deal with that. You want to be teaching them those lessons along the way too.